Welcome to this very special episode of I Know Jax. This is our 200th episode, and for us, that's a huge milestone. You see, we're a small local business, just like your local deli or pizzeria. And I'm a small business owner who wears many hats to make it all work. Like other entrepreneurs, we're constantly struggling with the fact that we have plenty of work, but we're short on resources. We have a very small team of people who work here behind the scenes, and I mean micro. That means we're proud of what we've achieved so far, and the future for I Know Jax looks bright. I'm amazed at the response the show is getting from the local community, and this year seems to be our year for sure. But enough of me, we're gonna start with something much more interesting. It's one of my favorite food trucks here in Jacksonville, the Fusion Food Truck. So you're making drunken noodles?
Yeah, this is drunken noodles.
And
Got some garlic going in right now.
As being Italian, I like the garlic. And I love the fire.
Watch that.
Ooh, baby.
We got some tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, little fresh Thai basil going in. We're gonna saute that
Heck
a couple
yeah.
of minutes.
And you say this is a traditional dish?
Yes, and it's our most popular dish.
Well, it says it has drunken in the name.
Right.
Of course it's going to be popular.
Yeah,
Duh.
but no alcohol.
No,
alcohol.
I don't know. We can't. We won't count that against you right now.
No. But yeah, it's our most popular dish. It's the first dish that's gonna sell out.
Not the banana curry, because I know that's your.
That's our award-winning dish. Yep. Yep. It's always
That's
listed.
what-
In our sauce, we have a little bit of the turmeric
Right.
here. We got garam masala, which I grind every week.
What
Whole
is that
spices.
exactly?
It's got 30 different spices in it.
Oh my goodness!
It
So
has
you're like a
cumin,
mad
cloves.
scientist
Oh.
putting all that,
Right. Hey, you know what? My mom taught me.
or a drug
so-
dealer. I'm not really sure which.
No. I don't have it.
No, it's behind you.
Okay. I got it in right now. See, my husband give me orders. Like, what?
I never dare do that to my wife. That's how he got that finger injury, right?
Yeah. I tell him,
Life story that's sticking to it.
that's it. I had a restaurant with my brother for like 22 years back in San
Got-
Diego.
22 years, just a little, you know,
Yes.
starter business to
Hey,
get you
we
going.
had 5 restaurants back then. I was going crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
No life at that point,
No life. Right. 16 hours a day.
right?
And then I got married to my hubby D.
Hey, D, are
bought
you
you.
number one?
I am today.
So I worked at a couple of corporate places.
Not so
Totally
much.
hated it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Like, this is not my forte. Like, I'm on the phone for 8 hours. I text. I'm not on a phone.
Were you in one of those little gopher warren things where you, yeah, the little cubicles?
Exactly,
Yeah.
So then he came home one day. He's like, look what I got for you.
And there
He
was
shows me
a,
on Craigslist a food truck.
okay.
I'm like,
So it
oh
wasn't
my
like a big
God.
food truck with a giant bow on it in the
No,
driveway?
no. This was on Craigslist.
We're not making a commercial. And you guys been doing this truck for how long?
It's gonna be 2 years next week.
2 years next week.
Next
Happy
week.
birthday.
Thank you.
And what's the most you've done in a food truck?
In a food truck, I would say 300.
Wow.
Yeah, close
That
to
for a restaurant, that would be a big.
that.
That's a big night
Yeah,
for,
I mean, we
for a
have
restaurant.
300 in a restaurant, but you got an army.
Right.
Here, it's just 3 of
This
us.
is an army. It's just an army of 3.
3, right?
Sort of
So,
like when we do the show, we have an army. It's
right?
an army of
Just
2 or 3.
Yeah.
So when you're not cooking on the truck,
Yeah.
what do you like to cook at home?
At home, I like to cook
Like, what's your
Right.
favorite weird dish to cook?
weird dish.
Wow, for
Oh.
you weird. I mean, all this is weird to me.
Right. I like shepherd's pie.
Okay,
Shepherd's pie. Chicken pot pie.
that's the imperial British part
Because-
coming out, I think.
Well, yeah. You know, we grew up in England, so
You gotta
every
have-
now and then we'll make some.
You got rid of the
stuff.
accent really well.
No, I still got it. I just
Yeah,
don't
you
use
just
it as much.
hide it well.
I just use it when I want to impress the guys.
Yeah.
Friday! Yay!
You can find the Fusion truck around town. Check out their Facebook page for all the details. This month we have a big food festival coming to Hemming Park. Gastro Fest is returning for its second year, and I'm really excited about that. I just talked to Aaron Thursby, the founder, about some of the new things coming this year, and it sounds like this year's event is going to be really interesting. We'll be talking more about Gastro Fest in next week's show. But next, we're going to talk about wine. Come to Gastro Fest 2016 and experience Jacksonville culinary culture. There are chefs' demos, speakers, tastings from different restaurants, food trucks, craft beer, homebrew contest, and much more. That's Gastro Fest, March 19th in Hemming Park. Kris Chislett and I have a great time when we get together, but sometimes I think Kris underestimates my ability to understand really complex and difficult questions. I know I'm a slow learner, but really? This is taking it a little bit too far. I'm here with my buddy Kris Chislett, the wine guy, and tonight he's going to teach me something that I've been needing to know for a very long time.
We're getting back to basics.
Back to basics.
Big style. How to hold a wine glass.
With your hand.
With your hand.
Done.
Next week on the Pure Talentino.
Seriously
Kris
though, how to
show.
hold wine?
Well, before that, you know, my 2 top-rated YouTube videos.
Now you're going to brag.
Yeah. How to open a bottle like a sommelier,
Okay.
and how to hold a wine glass, which, you know, we think, everybody knows how to hold a wine glass. Well, a lot of people obviously don't, so people are Googling it. Look at you.
Right?
Amazing.
No,
We
was
don't
that
even
right?
need to do it. Yeah. So,
Was that really right?
yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I would go a little bit lower. So here's how I'm typically hold it at the bottom.
Okay.
A few different
But
ways.
don't grasp it by that. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, you see a lot of people kind of doing this. The only reason I'd ever do that is if the wine is a little bit too cold.
Or you're
and I
in
kind
a
of want
party
to.
and you're afraid somebody's going to bump into
Yeah, if a lot of drunks around, you want to
That's
make sure
the
you got a firm.
places I
But yeah, a lot of people are actually scared to kind of hold it like that. But it does help with the swirling, the sniffing.
Got to do all that.
Yeah, I mean, the other way you can do it is actually put a finger kind of underneath.
Oh, underneath.
Only problem I have with that is that it's kind of hard to put a glass down without having to hold it and then
Again,
kind
put it
of,
down.
yeah.
Yeah,
So that's, I mean, typically always by the bottom. It doesn't warm up the wine
Fine.
any. So yeah, I mean, that's normally the way I hold it. Bottom of the stem, doesn't get your fingers on the actual glass itself, so it doesn't look ugly either.
I love it.
Most control, nice and easy, you know.
So that's something we learned today.
Super simple.
How to hold a wine glass. Now we're going to depart some major knowledge on you, but in the next wine glass segment. Whew, I'm glad we got that out of the way. Maybe Kris will now dare to approach more difficult questions like what the heck chocolate wine is. My neighborhood drugstore had boxes of it for Valentine's Day. Chocolate wine? It's new to me. I'm sure Kris knows all about it though. I'm with Jacques from Forking Amazing Restaurants, and we're going to talk about the food scene in Jacksonville. I'd like to first start with, how did you get involved? Like, I know you've had a long,
Yeah.
a long career in the food business in general.
Correct. Now, I've always enjoyed, the food industry from a lot of different perspectives. Obviously, I grew up in the egg industry, and so I had a lot of opportunities.
I heard you got started really early.
It was really early. I was about 9 years old when I started.
Wow.
And we had a little red wagon, and I sold eggs in the neighborhood
Right.
by the dozen. But being in that business allows you to interact with a lot of restaurants,
Sure.
Go to a lot of food shows. And in 2005, I actually got involved with building the original pancake house at the town center.
Okay.
And that was my
They sell
first.
a lot of eggs, or did?
Yeah, there was a little vertical integration there, and we were able to supply that restaurant with their eggs. It was a nice deal, gave them good pricing.
Yeah.
But the concept didn't work so well at the town center.
Right.
In 2012, we changed the concept to Ovente.
Yeah.
And
Can I say I'm glad you did, because it's great at Ovente.
well, thank you. We're very
The
proud
wine
of
program over there is incredible.
it. Yeah, we're very proud of it, and I was able to bring on a partner, Fraser Burns, who's a great businessman here in town, and from there we've just taken advantage of some opportunities and local restaurants that wanted to be in touch with
So
us.
you guys, it's Ovente, Bistro X, Il Desco.
Correct.
And then the upcoming Chop House.
Upcoming Chop
Cowford
House.
Chop House.
Correct. It will be part of the FAR group.
Cool. Well, let's talk about the Chop House a little bit. You guys are in a historic building and you're taking on a Herculean task to renovate.
Right.
I say renovate, but it's really rebuilding it, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, you know, when we purchased the building, we knew it was in really, really bad shape. The
But
southwest,
it's a historical
yeah,
landmark.
correct. It's a historical landmark. It's been deemed a historical landmark, and so anybody that was going to purchase that building or do anything had to restore it back to its historical significance. And it has been an incredible challenge. I will say that we have a great team. A lot more than
want to know.
yeah. And of course, as I was saying to you earlier, once we started to peel the onion off of this building, we found a lot of things we just didn't know were there.
Right. Tell me what the vision for Forking Amazing is going forward.
Wow. Well, that's evolving as we go because each day we're challenged, you know, in different areas of the restaurant. But I think, you know, we want to be recognized as a, you know, as a restaurant group that is providing great concepts, great dining experiences, along with a great service. And so if you see the Forking Amazing restaurant logo or somewhere, then you'll have an idea that it's run by a good group of folks, local folks.
Well, picking up Bistro X was definitely a good thing for you guys because they have such a long-running reputation.
Correct. They had a great reputation coming in. Very great owners, a great chef, and Tom Gray, and who's doing well with Moxie now. And we had an opportunity to go in there, and it's been real nice.
Now, there are going to be some other things in the building there with you, right? Bold City Brewery.
Correct. Yeah. When I originally bought the old Bostwick building, their space is actually sort of tight, and so
it's hard to believe with such a big building.
Right. But for a restaurant, by the time you put a kitchen in there, and it really got sort of tight. So, in looking at that building that connected to it, the Holmes building, we worked out a deal with the owner to turn it into a condominium.
Okay.
So I bought half of the building.
Gotcha.
And one of those bays will be the kitchen that supplies the Cowford. And then the next bay next to it, we worked out a great tenant with Bold City Brewing.
Cool.
And
they're a lot of fun.
They're a great group of a great family. And so they're going to put a beautiful little small brewery right there next to us, and I think we have a lot of
tap room there.
We're going to have to do a lot do a lot of interesting.
A lot of
things
synergy
together.
there for
Yes,
sure.
there is.
Heck yeah, steak and beer. Are you kidding me?
I know.
I think I'm in love.
Yeah, we may pike something in from their place, and we may send something over their way.
That sounds like a great way to go.
Yeah, yeah.
I love all their current restaurants, and I'm really looking forward to the Chop House opening up. So stay tuned, and we'll keep you updated. Now, Jacques and I had a much longer conversation, and if you would like to see the whole interview, visit us at iknowjax.com. That's it for the epic 200th episode. I want to thank everyone who's touched I Know Jax over the past 200 episodes. You see, I count myself as very blessed to love waking up in the morning and getting to work on this show and sharing what Jacksonville has to offer its wonderful people. Next week, I'll be back with our special St. Patrick's Day episode, but until then, I'll see you on the internet. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Now, if this is your first time watching an iknowjax.com video, I would love to have you subscribe so that I can continue to help you find fun things to do in the Jacksonville area. Every weekday, I do a daily video update to remind you of the things that are happening this week. Plus, we do features on great restaurants in the River City and a weekly video calendar of events to help you plan for awesome experiences. And last but not least, every week we create a new full-length episode on all the best places to eat local, drink local, and be local. So subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.